Hey, 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 hey. Y'all know how it's about to be. Hold up. Yo! It's the High Definition Jamz Show. Bald head, scallywag as your host. So let's go. It's Ray. What's up? You better let him know. What's up? 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 Y'all. So no. Hey, 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 y'all. Y'all already know what day it is. It is Wednesday with my ghetto green nails. Yes. So, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. We are also in the new year. Woo-dee-doo. Yay. So, it's about to be a whole new month. Before we know it's going to be summer again. Like, I think that's kind of crazy that we literally, like, went from 2019 to 2021. 2020 just, like, happened, and then that was just that, and then like we just moved on in life. Like, it's just crazy to me. I really am mad that I really am sitting here putting the roof of my mouth. But whew, y'all, I just got a woo sigh and breathe. Just had a little slight problem, but not with the show, but just something else. And I got a woo sigh and breathe, so my apologies if I look a little I'd have been irritated, but that does not stop me from making sure that this show still happens. So yeah. So y'all, I always have special guests. What you mean? Everybody that's been on this show is considered a special guest. Why are they considered a special guest? Because everybody has something special to offer in life. Duh. Like, I really feel like the thing that happens that's really completely wrong is when you're considered a special guest because you got these numbers, or you got these followers, or you got these views, or you got a status, a blue check. It's just like, that shouldn't make you special. Whatever you have to offer in life in general is what should make you special. So everybody that's been on my show is considered a special guest. Because why not? I want to make sure that everybody coming to the show, you feel important and you feel special, and you feel like a superstar. Because at the end of the day, a lot of my guests are music artists. I had a few entrepreneurs, like brands on here, but at the end of the day, you should be treated as if you're a superstar, because you're giving off something. You're giving off light to something that you're good at, whether it's music or sports or even being a lawyer or doctor. Shoot, some surgeons are actually really gifted and they can wiggle out a bullet with one try. Whatever you have to offer in life is considered your gift and your talent, so you're going to automatically be special. But we just need more outlets that treat people special, you know what I'm saying? So today I have, it's an accent on the A. This is a very ambitious person. Ambitions is the last name. But I am not going to sit here and say Qua, because that sounds like female, and that's wow. If there's an accent on the A, how would you say that? It's not Quay. It's not Quee. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been really trying to practice how to say this beginning part for like months. I'm not going to lie. And I'll be like, I don't want to sound stupid in accent and be like, so how you say the beginning? And I sound dumb. I be wanting to challenge myself. There's so many artists that the names, I be like, all right, I can say this. I be wanting to challenge it. I be wanting to actually try to how to say your name. And I literally will practice it in my head for like days and be like, look, I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I'm going to go with... Ooh, I want to go with Quay. Because it's not Qua. Because I know that's not it. It's not Quay because it's not an E. Ambitions. But I'm going to let him... Because he changed his name. He changed his name from something that was really, really, really easy to say. And then he comes back like, can you make me a logo? I changed my name. I'm like, you changed your name. No, so no. But I have the honor to bring him on here because, one, I met him through another artist. Y'all remember LMuncy? They're related. And he also got a beanie from me, and he also got a logo, like 3 logos from me, basically. And then he was like, can I just come on your show? I said, it's a fair game. We're all open to dabble into all my services. And I had the honor to also be asked to be featured on one of his songs. And I said, oh, wow, I feel so special. Like, I really do. Like, when people ask me to do things to help them out, I actually get really excited to do that because of the fact of It's like, wow, I just want to offer like one little thing just to help you out. And they be like, yeah, but can you do this for me too? I'm like, oh, it's no problem. I think the one thing we all need to continue to focus on doing, also as a creative community, we're the one community that needs to stay the strongest the most, because I think the thing that happens when it comes to artists, we think so much about the fact of, oh, like, oh, well, just because you do music, you're not better than me. And it's just like, when did doing music become a competition? Like, it shouldn't be like that at all. So that's how I built my show. I want to make sure that everybody knows that this is going to be one of the many other outlets I think that should be built in the DMV area, that makes every single person feel special, that makes every single person, open. And it's just like, I feel like there's too much talent, too many artists that radio shows here in this area don't give enough options, like chances to. Yeah, we gotta pay for radio. We all know how that goes, but I feel like someone's talent should pay their way sometimes when it comes to certain things. Not saying that, oh, you should get everything for free, because it ain't no handout when you have a passion, because it's still, I'm not sweating, it's just oil. But it still has something to it. So it's just like, yeah, like, I'm gonna need you to, sometimes you gotta help out artists. That's why, excuse me, that's why I truly, truly, truly appreciate Tony Rez. Rest in peace too. Like a really great man. Like, I tip my hat to him, because he was all about community and all about helping independent artists to get heard, no matter how or what the circumstance was. And unfortunately, once he had gotten fired, the first thing he did was dabble into the community. He went back into the go-go bands. He went to independent, like, open mics to see other independent artists. That's when I got a chance to meet him. I met him on that one time, and I'm kind of happy but sad I met him that one time, because, a few months later he passed. But I appreciated this man's heart, that even though what he did to help others out got him fired, he still was out there still scoping and helping out others. So I kind of wanted to also feed into that same type of branch. So I'm going to get this artist on here. I'm trying to see where the phone is at. What? No, I'm about to tell him to call in. Y'all. But yeah, y'all. So yeah, that's the basis of the show. I just like to always tell people that, because of the fact that I want people to know that when you get on the show, what we're all about and what we bring to the table. So we got him calling him right now, about to do a little this interview and get y'all to hear some good music. I'm trying to tell you, he got bars and vibes, and his voice is phenomenal. There's like 3-4 songs on SoundCloud that I saved from him, and I crank all of them out. Like, if I like your music, I'm going to save it, and when it plays in my car, I'm going to play it, and I'm going to tag you on my story. Like, I have a particular ear, but if I like your music, just best believe it's in my playlist somewhere, or in my email. Ready? Hey.
Yo.
What's up?
What's good, Queen? I wasn't sure if I was here or not.
Yes, you are here, and you are live, sir. What's good? How you feeling?
I'm chilling. I'm feeling good. How about you?
I am praying in my head to keep me at bay
You
right
going
now.
through it?
Whew, I am going slightly through it, but it's all right. We had a show. I'm going to get in front of the camera and just keep it strong, man.
It must go on. Yes, ma'am.
But I want to first thank you for having me on the show. I know the first time you hit me up about a beanie or something from my clothing line, we've been cool ever since, and you've been really consistently allowing me to help you out. You've been helping me out by supporting my movement. So I just want to first say I truly, truly, truly appreciate you being on here, getting a beanie from me, getting 3 logos from me, and then having me on a song with you. Like, I appreciate that's real stuff. Like, not for real.
The talent's there, so why not support it? You see what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you, because that's what we like to promote over here. Just promoting the next person who has, even if it's not the same talent I use, it's all about helping each other, especially right now. There's a lot of people being exposed, showing that they're more of themselves than others. So we just got to build these things, these outlets and these type of things day by day for those of us to, like, help each other get out there, man. Support is free, y'all. Like, support is literally free 99. Like,
A lot of niggas act like it costs a lot of money to support.
Man, if me and you the same skin tone, whether you darker or lighter than me, we the same people, bro. Come on now, like, come on
Oh,
now.
yo, and real talk, thank you for having me.
Mhm.
Fuck all that, thanks for being here. No, for real, thank you for having me. I'm honored,
Oh,
for real.
it's no problem, man. I'm just here to help one artist or one brand at a time, man. Like that's all we here for. We gotta help. Like I started this podcast literally in the middle of the pandemic, but it's been on my mind. It was a goal since 2019. Like
Hey,
so, it was just the timing of it, and we were 30. This is 31 episodes in, and hey, it's been a good response for sure. We all
there you
booked for
go.
February. Got my first one for March, so we gonna just keep it pushing.
Right, only up from here.
Hey, so look,
Period.
period. Y'all heard him. Real kings can say period, not feel gay. Period. I'm just tired of people thinking that. Oh, I can't sit there because I'm a man. I don't mean nothing. Men can cry. We can wear
Shit.
pink. You can say period. What you mean?
Hey, if you're comfortable with yourself, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. My first question is though, how do you say the beginning of your name? Because I know I probably butchered it.
You know what? You said it right too. It's Quay. It's Quay
Oh,
Ambitions. You had
oh,
it.
I get a hand clap. I
Don't
get a
ever
hand
doubt
clap.
yourself. You had that shit.
I get a hand clap. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I
There
did
you
win
go.
one spelling bee in my and then lost by spelling dross wrong. You know I spelled it Drause. Hotie's Dross. I felt so slow that day. I wanted to cry in the car. But I bet Qua
Yeah, you definitely
Ambitions.
had that right though.
Qua Ambitions. Well, my first question was since you changed your name on me, what
Right.
made you change your artist name?
You know, I was that name I had before, I was rocking with since I was like 12. And around then, I think I was one of the only ones. But then I took a step back and I was like, damn, there's a lot of people with the same name doing the same thing. And
Mm,
I'm like, as much as I like it and people know it, I gotta take a step back and kind of do, make my own lane type shit. So I pivoted, took a couple days and just started something else that was organically mine, making my own lane.
I like that because I was like, I said I done did this logo, but it's all good because I actually like this name. So what does Quay Ambitions mean? But I think your actual name is Jaquan, right?
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
took the
So I mean,
Quay
I
from the okay.
I just still wanted it to be a part of me, and
Mm-hmm.
then something that described me. So I said, fuck it, Quay Ambitions. That's it.
And then ambitious is because you're ambitious. So it's
Right.
like why not make it my artist name? I feel it.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it because I feel like honestly as an
You just
artist,
you know exactly what you're getting from jump.
exactly, and I personally feel like as an artist you should have a name that it should mean something because all of these little this and little that, I'd be like, look.
That's so boring. Like, how do you like? No disrespect, right? Like, you do what you got to do, right? But I don't know. I couldn't wake up and be like, yeah, I'm little so and so because it's so many, bro. Like, especially and there's so many famous ones at that. How do
Oh,
you separate yourself
mm-hmm,
besides just the talent? You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I totally agree, and that's why I like artists who step out of that have different names, and I just be like, yes, what does it mean? Because now you've intrigued me. Because to me, your music should match your name. If your music's intriguing, your name gotta be. Because if you tell me your name is, for instance, if your name is, I'm gonna say Lil Bob.
well, what?
If your name is like, okay, in this case from the DMV, if you tell me your name is Lil Mo, and that's your rap
Okay.
name, and then your music just sucks, it's just like, oh, makes sense. Like,
Right, right.
but if you tell me your name is Lil Mo and your music actually crank, I'm gonna be confused because I'm like, okay, but what does Lil Mo mean? Well, my
Right.
mama called
Where
me
did that
Mo,
come from?
because that's my nickname for so and so, and I'm from the DMV, so I'm trying to give a shout out to all my Southeast people, so I'm gonna say Mo, and
Right.
I'm like,
But 9 times
bruh.
out of 10, niggas ain't gonna know what that means because not everybody from the DMV.
Exactly. They're gonna think that okay, Three Stooges. No, okay, this is your
Right.
nickname. Like what? Like, so I appreciate any artist and every artist that actually takes the time to really like think deeper about the quality of their brand product or maybe even image or even persona. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like in some cases, your name connects to a persona, maybe even a story, maybe even just like you inspired by a piece of art and you're like, oh, that could be a name for me because my music kind of matches this piece of art, or like maybe even a car. You never know. Like people just find things weird.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
what's the
I was
inspiration?
saying I stressed over that name change for a minute.
Wow.
I'm trying to tell you, I was really thinking on it.
Why?
Really. Because look, because the first time, the first name, I just said the first thing that kind of came to mind that I thought made sense. And so I was like, nah, I gotta make it mean something this time. Just
Mm-hmm.
like you said, it can't just be a name that, for no reason. That don't make no sense to me.
And I like that because of the fact of like I said, I got like 3-4 of your songs hitting my SoundCloud immediately. Like, I was like, oh, this cranks. But I think my favorite song, to be honest, is Chit Chat. I said, oh, this. Whew.
Oh yeah, I had fun making that jump.
I can tell every song that I say, like I can tell all your songs have some type of story or some type of actual origin to it. Even if it wasn't like a storyline, I could just tell how you write. It's like, oh yeah, you can tell this is definitely a vibe that came from something. Cause you know how music now, man. It's like it's like, okay, so the origin is sex, money, drugs, and women. Okay,
Right.
and killing the next person that looks like you. Oh, okay, got it.
Right, right, right. I mean, when it came to Chit Chat, that was just one of them songs where I heard the beat and I couldn't stop my pen. Like it just
Mm.
it just happened.
Oh no, I could tell because the way you went in, you was like running back, and then you kept going. I was like, oh yeah, oh. This is the song that you got to turn on immediately when you get in the car,
Yeah,
just to set the day.
exactly.
So that way, when you look at somebody, you just be like, "Ice on my wrist."
I hope you didn't think this was gonna be a normal ride. It's over.
No, like, and I actually, that really is my favorite song. I swear.
I appreciate it. That's
And
tough.
no problem. So, how long have you been doing music? And I know you produce and stuff like that, and your producing skills is like that too. Don't think I didn't hear that either. I definitely heard some stuff between you and Muncy and your other stuff. I'm like, oh, I might have to learn a thing or two from him.
Oh man, so I can't even. Well, I don't know what you mean by producing because people use it different, right? But if you're talking about the beats, I can't even take credit for it because I got a producer under my label,
Okay.
and he's a monster with it. And I got one other dude I get beats from pretty consistently, but I mean, I do mix and master my own stuff, and then, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's I just be out here working. I go
No,
to work, come back, and continue work.
that's the grind. When you have a dream, when others are asleep, you are awake, and that's how it be when you really rocking and riding for your for your stuff. Because it's just like, like they say, if there's nobody else, it's only gonna be God and you. Like,
I'm telling you.
and naturally speaking, it's gonna only be you. So what you gonna do for yourself? I remember I had somebody ask me like, well, why do you have tattoos in your hands? I was talking about getting one of the credit. They was like, well, why you have tattoos? I'm like, because like how little Uzi better himself when he got his tattoos in his face, I'm doing the same thing.
Right.
I'm betting myself because I know where my purpose is. Like, I know where I'm going. It's not a government job. It's not a 9 to 5. It's not nothing regular. That's not what I've been
Like
called
you
to
setting
do.
yourself up for the job you know you want.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly. That see somebody gets it. I'm trying.
Look, hey, I mean, you can't if you ain't fully committing. What you doing it for?
Yeah, so it's like you might as well just go all out if you're gonna.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna do this shit, do this shit.
That's like college. If you know you're gonna be a doctor, you know you got to go to 4 years and another 4 years and then probably another 2 years. You got to commit to if you're trying to be a doctor or a surgeon. You know what you have to do. A lawyer, they know they got to take the bar test. They got to study and take it twice. They know they have to do that. So when you know what you want to do in life, you have to fully commit the time to do it.
Exactly.
I
That's
just
why I always had such a problem with college. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I went to college.
same.
I never even ended up finishing that shit though, because
Same.
I got like halfway through and I was like, damn, this really ain't for me.
Man, try 5 months before your graduation date. Same.
What you say that one more time? What you say?
5 months before your graduation date, your senior year in college. Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Damn. I just had to finish it for real. That's that escalation of commitment right there. I'm gonna hit you with some terms.
I just woke up one day and was like, look, and why am I here? And that's that same day and that same actual moment I had my spiritual awakening. I was like, oh, this is not it no more. I learned what I gotta learn. It's time to go. Got it. Like,
Right. Hey, I mean,
gun ho about it.
better sooner than later than never. It
Hey,
is what
people
it is.
people tell me, oh, you should finish. I can go on YouTube.com. I can go find free courses and I'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it ain't gonna take you much to finish, especially from how how close you were saying you are.
Well, this is what we're doing now is my study. And my teacher even told me when you want to do radio, you don't really even need a degree. They just need to see your resume, what you've done.
True.
Boom. I said, oh, period. So I'm good. Got you.
I was gonna say if that's what you're trying to do, then you're already on your way.
I'm straight. So look at here. Like I started this and look where we at right now. We're gonna keep going up. So look. Hmm.
No
But
question
college is
about it.
still cool if you actually need to do like, doctor, engineer. No, you gotta stay in school, unfortunately. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
nah, you can't just be walking up in there like, yeah, I ain't getting no degree, but I know how to cut a motherfucker. Like, nah, bro.
They're gonna be like, oh, okay. We can do that too. Take a paper and cut yourself. Okay, all right.
Right, right.
Like, they would not trust you. But what inspired you to get into music? Like, what's the background story about how you got involved in music?
You know what's crazy is I always wanted to do it, but I got delayed. Not even delayed, just like hindered. Like
Mm.
when I lived with my dad forever ago, this man, I don't know what it was. I don't know how a person could be so against their child or whatever, but
Wow.
this man stopped. Every time I had a goal I wanted to do, this nigga always had to say something
Mm.
adverse to what I was trying to do. So I didn't really get to go into it like I wanted to until years after I left. And then
Wow.
I finally started doing it, and I was like, damn, why haven't I been doing this shit? Like, I'm never the person that's like, oh, I'm good, like I'm that nigga. Like, nah, I'm super. When it comes to my music, I'm super perfectionist, insecure type shit until it's
Mm.
perfect in my head.
You're a quality over quantity, and that's the problem.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's that really is the problem. A lot of artists think, oh, I gotta get the numbers, the blue check. First of all,
Yup,
you can make that one song and then be some crap after that. Then now you're bookshelved because you would worry about
exactly.
being rich. You would worry about getting the clout and the chains. Bro, that's the problem with black folk. We gotta worry about wealth,
I was gonna
generational wealth,
say,
not
you're
being
not worried about
rich.
the investment property. You're not worried
Mm-hmm.
about that savings account that you need to build up.
Bro, Master P just started the first black owned car business. Like this
I
is what y'all.
saw that. That
That's
shit
what we
was
have to be
crazy.
doing as people and encouraging each other to do stuff like that. Your man's yeah, Snoop and yeah, it's about weed, but he's still investing into the weed business, which Khalifa did, Jay-Z did. You got Rick Ross with the food, with Wingstop. You got Carly Rae just helped out Chicken and Waffles or some restaurant like that. Like we gotta
Right.
be doing stuff like oh wait, that's food. So
Yeah. I
that's in
mean,
it.
hell,
Sharks
it's
do it. The Shark Show, they do that. It's the same thing that they're doing. It's just it's our people doing it. What's the difference? Like
exactly. They
that's
just think because they
crazy.
never seen a black person doing it, they can't do this shit.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. The most they see with us do is buy chains and cars, and
I was gonna say, if people be scared to be trailblazers, it ain't gonna be me, bro.
that's it. When you have a purpose, you gotta do it. That's I don't know how much you know about the Bible and stuff, but that's like the talent scripture. Like if you got a talent and you come back with no evidence of using it, there's gonna be a problem. Cause that
Yeah,
means you done sat here and wasted what God gave you, or you used it for the wrong thing, like clout, and for everybody else to like you for like popularity reason, and you still wasted it because you didn't you literally got rich and that's it.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like, it ain't. You'll never see me buy a car over a rental property. You won't see it.
Like I said in the song, I said in the feature, I said I would rather get some money and flip it or on some land and my name be the passcode to the land. Like what?
Exactly. Exactly.
You gotta punch in RAE to get in the jump. Like what? And it'll be just open land.
For real though, it don't even matter what's on that shit. You just own it.
Exactly. I can open a water park. Like who knows? But that's crazy because I understand how that feels when you have parents who was your father like strict or like
And that man got some problems. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
oh
you know how it be.
we're
You know
gonna
how
we're
it
gonna
be.
pray for that. It's okay. It's all right.
I ain't gonna give him that shine for real.
Oh wow.
He got a few minutes. He got a few minutes. I'll let it go.
Wow. But I
I really don't know what it was. I don't know what he was going through in his head, or what
mm,
he went through in his past that made him like he is. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. I done moved on. I'm on my own wave now, so
And
I'm
you
not
killing
tripping off
it. I'm
of it.
trying to tell you, you killing it. Because all of your music is like that. When you sent me Tribulations, I said, now this man did not just sit here and challenge me with this. Because he know good and well. I do not do no 90s boom bap type stuff, but I actually like this, so I have no choice, I guess.
And you killed it, and I'm still working on that mix. I'm trying to tell you.
Chill, man. I be chilling. No, because I wanted to match you a little bit, so I was like, okay. He didn't ask you to come out my comfort zone. Love it. Love to see
I'm
it.
saying you definitely did. Like I said, I definitely got some like MC Light, salt pepper type vibes off your ass when you came on that verse.
He was like, yo, this is fire. I was like, oh, really? Thank you. Phew. Ciao.
You thought I was gonna hit you back like try that again. What you thought I was
I
gonna say?
kind of thought you would. I thought that you would probably be like, I like it, but can you tweak? And I was about to be ready for it because I don't do 90s boom bap. You know that. But I practice on those beats on YouTube. I practice on all types of beats, so I can prepare myself for challenges like these.
Right. I mean, put it to you like this: if I thought anything was wrong with it, I promise you would have heard about it.
Oh no, I know. That's why I was ready for it. That's why I was like, Jesus, please, he's not gonna like this.
You said that, Julia. She just laid down in her coffin. She's like, whatever. I'm
I
good.
said, well, I did my part. I tried. I mean, I did like it, but it's somebody else's song, so I want to make sure that it's what they, what they want. I try my
Right.
best when you ask me to feature. Like you, I'm a perfectionist, so I'm gonna be. I literally had to kind of rearrange my verse so it can kind of make more sense, so it can flow better. And I was like, okay, all
When it
right.
comes to features for me, like from other people, I don't really like as long as they don't get too far off a topic
Mm.
and they ain't like off beat.
Mhm.
I'm gonna let them do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if it don't make no sense or if it's offbeat or whatever the case, I'm gonna let them know what's wrong and I'm gonna try to help them fix this shit. Otherwise, I'm gonna let you do you because I ain't ask you to hop on my track for no reason. I like your style. I like how you do shit. So do it how
There you
you
go.
do.
There you go. I do have another question though. Do you think that with your father not basically supporting you, did it push you to go harder? Did that kind of like confirm to you, okay, then I have to be doing? Because when you got haters, that means you're doing something right.
I say at first no, just because it took me a minute to even realize that it was something that I could actually do. Because like I said,
Mm,
in my mind, for years I've been told I couldn't do this shit. So I had to
wow,
not only get myself to realize I could, but push myself to do it.
wow.
I'm not a person that really like niggas like that. Like I don't really be out like that. I be at home. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
this is a whole step outside my comfort zone, but I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Wow.
This is what I like. This is what I'm gonna do.
I mean, it makes it even more genuine when you are your own cheerleader. Yeah, you can be your worst critic, but you gotta also be your own cheerleader too. You have to encourage yourself that shoot, if you gonna do this, you gotta do this, man. Like it can't nobody. And even if somebody do tell you, man, you're not gonna be doing this, you suck or whatever. Like you told yourself you can do it, so therefore you can do it. Everybody else's opinion does
Oh
not
yeah. And I
matter.
don't even trip off of that now because I already know the shit that I be working on and this man, if niggas heard the shit I be working on in real time, man, I'm trying wait till we get done with this interview. I'm about to send you this track I just finished.
Oh,
You gonna be like, what the hell?
oh, that's how I be with. When I first heard your music on SoundCloud, I think I played. Is it acting? Whichever one that has like the little fiery background. I think I played that one first.
Oh, that well, I mean all of them that's from the album from the Ashes.
Okay, whichever one it was, I was like, wait a minute. Oh, that done woke me up. What happened? then chit chat played after, and I'm sitting washing dishes like, wait a minute. Hold up. I know Muncy told me he cranked, but this is on some other level type of stuff. Like, what is this?
I appreciate that.
No, because
That's
you
a
have
real.
you have bars, and it's just like, I was like, wow. So, and then you're gonna actually be on the song. I'm like, did he really just? Oh, I said, oh my god, no. Because I know I got bars, but I'd be like, when I hear somebody else's, but I'm like, oh, okay. So I had to sit down for like an hour and write to match you. Got you. Like, okay. Like,
Sometimes you be getting to it in the head because like I said, I didn't listen to your shit. It ain't if I didn't think you could match my flow easily, I wouldn't even ask.
which is smart. Every artist needs to learn that. You have to
'Cause
study
if
who
I
you want
if
to
I
be
see
on there.
somebody that I think I could work with, and they ain't where I think that they could be yet. I'll wait until I see them evolve a little bit, and then I'll ask them for their feature.
That's genuine, because some people just won't even, they'll just move on. And I mean, that's the business itself. You know, if it's something that's not ready yet, they'll continue to watch you, but they are gonna like, all right, we'll go to something else better. That's not necessarily better, but something that's more packaged that we can actually use. So that's actually genuine. And I had a label do that to me, and I realized how genuine that was, because especially me being an African American woman, and a lot of them are white. It's just like I felt, no, for real. I had the label review. I got a 9 out of 10, and I honestly took that and was proud. Like, because I know a few of them was white, all of them was white. I don't know, because it was over the email. I don't know who was in there, but let me tell you something. I felt like a proud child. Like I got an A on a test. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, well, I mean, that's definitely a compliment. You know what I'm saying? With labels, that it ain't no telling what they're gonna tell you.
that's
If
why I was
something even slightly off, it's
exactly.
no,
That's why I was scared to even scroll down the rest of the emails. Because I know I don't suck, but you know how they are towards African American females.
exactly.
And they just be like, well, you're not talking about this. I don't care. Too many of them are talking about that, so I'm not gonna talk about WAP. Sorry, like I don't have it. I don't have that for y'all. Like I no.
For real though.
That brings some other question. Like, what do you think is the, how can I say this? What do you think is the, I guess I could say, condition or position of the music industry as far as sound and as far as like the direction of it? Like, what as an artist and also as a person looking outside in, and what you kind of see and hear happening in the hip hop culture, where do you think music is?
A lot of people will say they think that like hip hop is dead or like people are killing it, but for real, every time I start to think something like that, I hear something else that's like, damn, this is a really cool sound. Like, how did they come up with that? I need to work with this person, or, I'm trying, I draw inspiration from it. So I guess my answer to that would be, I'm looking at the music industry as hopeful, even though it seems like everything's been done. It's always something new that hasn't quite been done or has never been done. Mm-hmm. That's always an interesting sound. It's always something out there that you ain't never heard before.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think the message in music could be, a little bit?
See, now that's where my issues lie, right? Because a lot of the message is what you were saying earlier, that drugs and I'm getting money, and they niggas be lying about it too. I'm getting money.
Happen.
Or just fucking, and then they lying on their dick at that when they say they fucking. Like, hey, come on now, like.
That's like I watched Lil Tecca's interview. I was like, this man just really sat here and said he said, I don't even know how to drive. I said, bruh.
Nah.
Forget the fact that he's never been to Paris or have guns. This man literally said he doesn't know how to drive. Let's start there. Like, forget everything else.
He doesn't know how to drive.
Because he was talking about in the song Ransom, he talking about some driving a Rari or something. I don't like that song. The song's annoying. But and he just said in this little Genius interview or Vice interview, I think it was Genius. He was like, okay. I actually don't even know how to drive for real. I was like, bro, so
why would, okay. No, I don't even,
because
that's
they're
corny.
artists, because artists now are worried about selling themselves. They're worried about selling something that, I'm sorry, I don't care, selling something that the white men have put over the black community for us to sell. Yeah, and it's like, bruh, not everybody talks about the streets because either they're not from there or they don't want to talk about something they're trying to get out of. So why keep putting that over our community because it quote unquote makes money? Okay, but it get people killed, strung on drugs, women raped, black women not even protected. It causes so many other issues. You got young kids having sex at like 12 because of the music they hear.
Exactly.
Like you got
man, that's the thing. You'll never hear me talking about I'm from the streets unless I'm joking. Mm-hmm. Because that's not me at the end of the day. Like,
because you can use it as a pun for like a bar just to make it like, a punny type of thing. Because that's also part of rap. You can do that because people will know, that was actually a bar because that's funny. Because you can use something from the streets and use it as like a way to compare it to something in your life. And it'd be a pun. Exactly. That's not cap. You use it as a bar, as a pun to continue to structure the song. That's different. But these artists now are actually saying so they actually don't do. And it's like, you got genuine fans, right? Genuine fans streaming your music, paying for Apple Music, Spotify, whatever, listen to you lie.
Right.
Feeding something to them.
To you lie.
Right. That's going to bring them down to the wrong, that's taking them to the wrong road. But whole team, they don't even know that you're lying.
Oh my God,
And they're
yo,
out
you
here,
never spoke true a word.
robbing people their age or their color because, well, my favorite rapper did it and probably didn't actually do it.
For real,
Like,
that's how they get caught up in situations like your boy 6ix9ine. Hey,
I can't stand him, not one bit.
nah, for real though, that man, that's the point. Don't I hate niggas that'll sit there and talk about being in the gang or being affiliated or whatever, and then when it come down to it, they be looking stupid because either they get their ass shot, beat up, or they just look stupid because niggas fact check them and it's not the truth.
Bruh, first of all, if you was in the gang, you don't snitch. And that was already the L. That
Right.
was already the L.
For real, it's way better things you could be doing.
And
It ain't nothing wrong with being part of a community, but why that one?
he's proud to be a rat, and it's like, bro, okay.
I don't know. Yeah, and then he was. Did you see the shit where he was like sad because he's talking about all the like streaming platforms kind of blacklisted him because he didn't really do no promotion for him when he released his little album or whatever.
Because no one cares about you no more.
Nobody was trying to hear that shit.
Like, bro, first of all, you laughed at King Von's death. You're a
Right.
rat.
You was done for
You
from
was
right.
done from that. Because that wasn't funny. You talk about some rest in piss. That's not funny. Because this man was a father to 3 little ones. That's not funny. Yeah, he
Right.
probably might have brought it on himself because the crowd hang on his past life. At the end of the day, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. He was a father at the end of the day, and he was just beginning his career. You don't sit here and laugh at somebody dying. That's somebody's whole dad. That's somebody's
It's
son,
evil.
somebody's brother. It used to be somebody's boyfriend, somebody's whole twin brother, basically, Lil Durk. So, like, come on, he was a talented artist. Stuff like that makes me mad, and that's why I understand why Nicki Minaj was saying how she said it was. I'm paraphrasing. She was like, the industry treats the music culture as if it's high school, as if I have to be cool with everybody for popularity. She said, I don't care about none of that. I said, oh, period.
Right.
Because it's not, it shouldn't be about that. And they have built the industry as if it's a popularity contest. And I honestly don't like it
That shit
because
is
it's
sick.
like,
Because at the end of the day, it's about the art, bro. It's about the
exactly.
stuff that you in the studio creating, the stuff that you putting your soul into.
Exactly. It's
All
something
the other shit is for the birds. Like, yeah, it come with it, but that's not what I'm looking for.
exactly. Like,
I just want people to feel my message. That's it.
there you go. And that's what makes a quality versus quantity artist.
Yeah.
And
People
speaking
be out
of,
here with 800 albums talking about, yeah, go check me out. But, bro, none of it has substance. That's why you're still where you are.
you gotta think outside yourself when you come as an actual genuine artist. You gotta think outside yourself because you're making music for somebody else around the world to listen to. What do you want them to hear?
Yeah.
You want them to hear about vagina all the time? Like, no, but come on, dog. Because on top of that, I feel like you sell yourself short, especially if you are very talented, by limiting yourself to something that, because of quote unquote sales. And?
Yeah. I mean, and yeah, it creates sales for some people. It might not do it for you. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, people be looking at what sells for other people instead of trying to figure out what sells for them and their brand.
But sometimes you gotta be careful because if you put yourself out there, even if it's just one song, but you put it out there, they're gonna take it and run with it and keep you in that box. That's what you started off with.
Yeah.
That's why you need to keep yourself as versatile as possible. Because
But that's what I was gonna say. That's why you see my discography. It ain't no. You can't say I have
it
a genre.
is not,
You can't.
and it is not. Because yo, I'm trying. You know what? I'm not even gonna speak too much because we're gonna get into this music. Because I can't even. I can't. I don't even want to say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let y'all just find out.
Oh, that's right. You already listened to him, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Hey, say less. Say less.
All right, the first one, I want to start with purpose because since we're talking about the purpose of people doing music, of the message, I want to start with purpose because it just speaks for itself. I don't even gotta say too much. Like, it speaks for itself, and then I want you to explain, your heart as an artist of where you was coming with it. Because at the end of the day, like, when somebody else hears your music, they're gonna take whatever they take from it.
Right.
And as an artist, you shouldn't really want to change their perspective, of course, but you still want to explain like where your mind was at, because
Right.
before you put it out there. Let me see that. You see, hey G, so we can get this music rolling, cause I need y'all to, cause y'all don't understand. Every artist on here I have on my show is not really bound to a genre. They're more so, not even bound. I don't like that word. They're not tied to a specific genre. They're more so tied to their own specific sound, and that is what I appreciate. I appreciate that. No, for real, because if you do that, literally, if you I feel like genres are the box. You put yourself in that
Exactly.
little box. Oh no, the industry will take that, strip you down, redo it, exploit you into that box, and keep you in that box. And the moment you're doing it in the outside of it, everyone looking like, have you lost your mind? It happened to Cardi B. She said her response back from when she did Be Careful. She was surprised that some fans didn't like it because they wasn't expecting that type of
Right. They
vibe from
wanted the
her.
same hood, gangster stripper bitch from, the heart of New York. The shit. And she was trying to get out that box. I ain't even mad at
She retired from that just to show that she's more, and that's why I respect her so much. Yeah, she's loud. Yeah, she's crazy. But at the end of the day, I literally have known this girl from before she got on Love and Hip Hop. I've watched her. And it's like, no, if you don't know her if you caught her on her train now, then you missed the entire story. You've missed it. If you caught
right.
her at Love and Hip Hop, you still missed it. Because she literally retired from that because she knew that that wasn't just her. And she
Right.
knew she was good at her music. Whether she writes her stuff or not, she just knew that she still was good at something. Better than being on the pole every night.
Exactly.
She knew that.
Better than that reality TV show.
Oh, for sure. But at the same time, she was smart because she used that show as a platform to promote her music, which was smart.
Yep.
You got to use business for business. True.
Exactly.
And y'all can't
Use
call her
definitely use the
dumb.
resources you got.
Right,
Definitely.
she's not dumb. Cardi has been smart her whole journey, and just nobody knows because they see the Cardi now. I'm like, oh, she's loud, she's this, and it's like, bruh, if y'all don't know, then you don't know. Like, stop talking about her. Like, don't do that. Like, no,
For real.
honestly, because it's about growth. You gotta let it go to grow, man. And but everybody was on her line when she was doing, like, when she did on my, I think it's on my line with Kalani. But everybody loved that song though, right? But
Yeah.
they was looking at her weird for Be Careful. I think Be Careful came out before that song. Ring. It's called Ring. I think Be Careful came out before that. So it kind of gave it a consistent movement because you went from Be Careful, then now you hear Ring. They both give like R&B vibes.
Yep. And I was fucking with them. When they came out, I was like, word?
What? I like Ring low key more than Be Careful because it gives it more of a.
Yeah, no, Ring was definitely that one.
It's not even just because Kalani crushes it. Like, but it was also just the fact of you really felt where Cardi was coming from. And then the
Yeah,
video just kind of like made it more like, oh wow, like, but the song itself really was like, you felt it. I feel like I felt it more than Be Careful. Like, I don't know, man. I think you know it's all right.
I feel you. I feel you.
It's all right. I don't know where. Hold on. Gee. Sorry about that. I didn't was gonna walk way too far. I have to play the music. So we're gonna start with purpose, cause everybody has a purpose. No matter how you feeling, you have a purpose.
Man.
Give us a hot second. We trying to get it together. But I'm gonna continue as while we wait. How old were you when you made your first song?
What'd you say?
I said, how old were you when you made your first song?
Oh man, I was. and I'm saying this fairly because I think it can still be found. Jesus, I think I was 11, something like that. Cause my stepdad, he had his own little home studio set up, so he had a couple beats already in his computer. I made a little uh R&B / rap joint with him.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
That joint was called Brand New Ride.
Brand new ride.
Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
God, because you're
I remember
11
I
and
took
what do
a
you
picture of
know?
my dad's what was it, his BMW, and needed the cover art.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that shit was funny.
Okay. And he's 11 and don't even drive and don't even know about cars. But, brand new ride. Okay.
For real though, I was definitely 11 talking about a brand new ride.
That wasn't even yours. Got it. Okay. The imagination of children. All right, we got to do purpose right here, right now. High definition Jamz, right here, Post Connection Radio by Qua Ambitions. Let's get it.
Talent over hype, hype, hype.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Talent over hype. Yes. 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 Bro, that's that junk you gotta. I quit smoking though, but that's that junk you gotta, yeah. You gotta sit in the car, light a J, and reflect on life.
No bad. Yeah, it's raining outside.
No,
Looking at the
God,
clouds and
look,
shit.
here you go. Set the whole tone. It's raining outside. You done got off your 9 to 5, tired of them focus. You want to see your dreams come true.
No boy.
And then you just light a J and you just play this song and you like, yeah, you right. Gotta start reflecting.
Man.
Making that game plan to get out. Oh my goodness. That was Purpose, y'all, by Qua Ambitions right here at High Definition Jamz and Post Connection Radio. Yes, yes, yes. Now, what were you going through anything at the time when you wrote that song? Like, what was the backstory behind this?
Man.
Oh,
Man.
well, let him talk to y'all.
This song, I actually wrote this. I was standing outside of a bank looking at my old apartment building.
Wow.
And I swear to God, I wrote this song in like 15 minutes. But so this pretty much was talking about my old apartment. Like I was in that bitch for damn near 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And one night at midnight, that bitch just caught on fire, the whole building.
Oh.
And
My
so
gosh.
literally, I just watched my whole fucking life just fade away. Like it just went up in
Wow.
flames. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And
Wow.
and so it just I listened to it's crazy. I drew if you that song is called Bryson by NLE Chopper.
Mhm.
I listened to that song, and then as soon as I heard that song, for some reason I just started writing that. I started writing Purpose.
Wow.
Mad
That's
inspiration.
sometimes the craziest things in life that happen so unexpectedly will be the real reasons why you write things. And I can personally attest to that too, because I wrote one song, and the things I was writing about in the song, it didn't make sense until things started happening after that song was written and even out.
Yep.
And I was like, wow. And I remember I wrote that jump on the train when I was going to work at Macy's, when I used to work at Macy's in Tyson's Corner, and that was like back in 2018. I was like,
Mm.
wow. And the song didn't make no sense until stuff started happening after that.
Yep.
I said,
That's how
wow.
it happened a lot of time with me too. Either it's something that happened and I wrote about it because I finally processed it, or I'm having for lack of a better term, I guess you know, shit, what is it called? Like visions. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing
Mm-hmm.
shit happen way before it happened.
Huh,
And
life.
just like you said, it'll just sink right into place and make sense later on in life.
Mm-hmm. And I just be like, and you just be like, oh.
Right. You be like, damn, how the hell I know that? Like,
Then people be like deja vu. My deja vu ain't no joke. You really are seeing and feeling what you probably already saw and felt a brick ago. Like, yep.
exactly.
And people downplay that. They be like, oh, maybe I'm just hallucinating. No.
Right. I'm just tired.
I'm I'm just tired. No. How are you gonna be tired if you're experiencing the thing that you already? Okay, all right.
Right.
Some people just not woke. It's all right. It's okay. We're gonna pray for them. But but wow, that's crazy because I can kind of get the title of purpose too when it comes to the building catching on fire because you're still alive. You're still here. And
Yeah.
sometimes when things like that happen, and you either the bare minimum happens to you or nothing happens to you and it be a crazy situation, it just shows that because you are needed for a reason and therefore it's no time for nothing to take you out at all.
I'm trying to tell you that was the craziest thing I ever experienced because for real, I was about to go to bed. It was midnight. You know what I'm saying? I was about to lay out. And then out of nowhere I smelled like the smoke or whatever. It wasn't even like a whole bunch of smoke at that point because it was in the building that was next to us that had caught on fire
Wow.
and
Mm.
ended up spreading to us. Cut
Mm.
two, at the end of it, it ended up being like 4 explosions from the building next door because it was
Mm.
a factory. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So it was like tanks of these big ass tanks full of liquid that blew up, ash raining down. So it was like a movie, but the worst type of movie that you could have ever been in, bro. Like
Mm. That's crazy. Wow. Well, at
it's
least
definitely not what I was expecting by
that's just
any
life.
means.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like I'm just grateful that you're good, you're alive. Yeah,
Yeah, I made it. Oh, look, hey, buy renter's insurance always, bro. Don't it only costs a few dollars and it come in handy, bro. Buy
if
renter's
if you
insurance.
are looking to move, you need to get renter's insurance. Trying to advertise for y'all.
I'd have
Yeah,
been stuck if I ain't buy that shit for real.
yeah, because you would have to pay. Well, yeah, yep. Even
I'm
though it wasn't
telling
y'all's fault, it would have been kind of messed up. But yeah, yeah,
yeah.
that's deep. That kind of brings a more deeper outlook on that song now because it came from a situation that either could have altered your life physically or could have killed you.
Could have ended it right, exactly. Yeah. And that's what hit me when I was really sitting there writing that junk. Like that really could have been a rap. Wasn't no Quay.
Wow, that's deep. There ain't nothing topping that one. That's deep. And then the next song, the last song is featuring. When he told me that y'all was related, and your nephew and uncle, right?
Yeah.
That is so weird to me. Because y'all don't even look like y'all like y'all could be cousins. Like I was like, bruh, like what? Muncie, you're how old and he's how old? Like wait, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, now it may actually kind of like 10% add up. Okay, maybe. Because I thought you was older than like 25, 26. You know what I'm saying? And I was about to be like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
no, everybody always say that. I swear, I'm not that old. Not that that's old, but damn.
22. Yeah, no, you look like 25, 26. And I've been like looking at months. I'm like, he's like 30, 31.
That's because of how tall I am, though. You know, I'm 6'8".
Um,
Hey, she didn't know that. That's all right, though.
well, I know I'm still definitely still gonna be at the bottom of the totem pole for the rest of my life. So you know, 5-1 gang, we in here.
Hey, look, it ain't all it's cracked up to be. This back pain is real.
Oh, nah, yeah, that's about right. It's okay. You know, the sunning is real. You know, that's the everyday thing for me. You know, everybody just suns me because you know. Yep, that's the struggle every day that I got. You know, I'm just, you know, looked over and I'm just sunned. So, you know, that pain be real too.
Hey,
Yes, sir, right though.
keep
So
going, though.
the next song is Let Go, right?
Yep.
Hmm.
Featuring the kid LMuncy. Yes, sir.
Like I'm trying to tell you.
Mr. Ayo, what it do himself.
Man, it be his little L Muncy. His little
But you see, I even got him out of his own, regular shit just to do this track with me. Because I was like, you definitely need to be on this project.
And he's done a few other ones that's got him out of that. And he kills it. Because, I mean, Muncy got bars regardless. Like, he going to come with it. Like, he's just mellow. But he going to come with it, though. Like, he said something in one song he did. And I was like, wait a minute. This man said what? He said, y'all are lost in the sauce with no map. I said, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That made me sit in the corner and really, like, ponder in my life.
See, it's stuff that me and him that worked on that, man, I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all are lost in the sauce with no map.
Wait
Bars.
till shit drop. That's all I got to say.
Bars. We're going to go to the next song. We're going to go to Let Go. It's an uncle and nephew duet. Ain't that lit, though? It's an uncle and nephew duet, and they both crushed it. It just runs in the family, I guess. You know? But here we go. Let Go with Qua Ambitions featuring, you know he's been on the show already, Mr. LMuncy himself. I did L3. Wow, okay. Mr. LMuncy himself right here on High Definition Jamz. Podcast Radio. Let's go.
Is dementia. You worried I'm leaving, but I'm always with ya. Ain't leaving your side. Look, we out having fun. You tryna rush it, but I'ma enjoy it, baby. Let's take a picture so we can remember. Oh, you know I'm defender of all your emotions. You a closed book, the pages wide open. Baby, I know it's not easy, baby. I'm really hoping you can just tell me all of your problems. Tell me all of your fears. I ain't going nowhere instead. You can let go of all of your problems. Forget about your fears. I'm staying right here.
I see you walk in, put keys on the dresser. Long day, I can tell you been stressing. Working hard, people pushing your buttons. If you had time, you would teach them a lesson. But you move like an angel with grace, full of blessings that no one can take. Fake if they made, the truth would be told. Ice cold with a heart full of gold. I know the pain, hit the cracks from your soul. Get lovey-dovey when I pull off your robe. Expose your flesh, then the story unfolds. Body touching, kissing, licking, and moans. Fast breath, slow tones, how it go. Then we slow down so we don't lose control. Can't be still when your love on the go. And these are some things that I want you to know.
You can just tell me all of your problems. Tell me all of your fears. I ain't going nowhere instead. You can let go of all of your problems. Forget about your fears.
listening. Pulse Connection Radio.
What
From the Up Top Link Studio.
what I don't appreciate is how short this radio hit was. I did not appreciate how short it was, sir. I need an extended version, please, sir. I need about maybe 5 minutes, sir. It's gotta have like 3 more features on it, sir, because that is way too much heat for it to be that short, sir.
Damn, 3 more features?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
No, for real.
I'm gonna look into that.
No, cause bruh. Cause the thing is, like, that's why I said that's the song you play for your girlfriend if you got one. But like, it's the song you play for your girlfriend.
Don't do niggas like that.
I didn't want to assume. Sorry, but you gotta play this for your girlfriend, and then this.
Wait, say that again.
How did? I was muted for 5 seconds.
Oh, I was like, damn, what happened?
No, he was trying to fix something. But like, yeah, so like, yeah, you just gotta, get your girlfriend, and then she's gonna cry, she's gonna love you, and then the rest of the night is the rest of the night. Period.
Right.
I don't know if there's kids watching or listening, so I'm gonna just keep it there. But but like, yeah, so it's like, I like that song because I really can hear that on the radio. Like, that's some drop top stuff. Like, that's that stuff that's like, I don't know. You gotta have to call Chris Brown's people for this one.
I appreciate that, for real.
I don't know, because that one right there was like, and it's also, the thing is, it's not too many male artists that can make a song that is not sexual and actually uplifts a female at the same time.
See, that's the thing, though, because songs that people be too caught up in that. Songs don't have to be sexual for them to be intimate.
Exactly.
But they don't want to take the time to make it not sexual because that's what sells, or that's what people like, or that's what they used to.
Exactly. Because it's not even just that. It's because they don't know how to be intimate themselves, because all they do is just have sex, and that's it. It means nothing to them. So therefore, they can't make something meaningful because they don't mean it themselves. Because you know how some dudes will finesse females for convenient, you know what, by just telling them all this pillow talk stuff, and they don't mean it. Therefore, they can't make something that they never meant in the first place.
Right.
So it's just like, as a female, I like the song even more because it helps know that there are still men out there, not even just black men, there's just men in general out there who understand a woman only just wants intimacy, and not even on a sexual level. It's just more intimacy with somebody that actually understands and knows them.
I was gonna say intimacy and vulnerability. That shit matters for real. That's how you get through.
Yep. And if you don't really know this person, why are you with him?
Exactly.
Like, somebody said, get you in the mood to, you know what, bro. And I know who this is. Like, he's killing me. Bro, get off the live with that.
Just pray for him. Just pray for him. That's it.
It's okay. He's my little cuckoo bird. It's all right. It's okay. Love him to death. Oh man. But I, as a female, I appreciate that song because of the he's talking about some it do though. You know what? Anyways, I'm tired of reading this conversation. But yeah, as a female, I appreciate that because it really is. Unless you're full on an R&B singer, there's no male artist making nothing like that, bro. And it's just like, bro, y'all gotta slow down and stop making all these songs about y'all just hitting the chick and that's it. Cause the more and more y'all keep talking about that, the more and more people's gonna feel like they don't even need to talk to no dude. What do they need you for?
But then they be mad. It be the same people that be mad when it happened to their daughter. It don't make sense. You obviously didn't value the female before.
Yeah.
But now it happened to your family. Now you feel some type of way.
And that's what you guys don't think, because it's like in their head, well, it's not my sister or my daughter. It's just another female, okay? But is your mom, your sister, your daughter, your cousin, your niece not females too? No. Okay.
Right. They don't want to think about that till it come time.
It's all right. We are in the movement of progression, I believe, in this year. Even though this year, in the beginning of this year, and this year just started, so let's not lose hope at all. Let's keep our hope alive. But I know in this year it doesn't seem like it, but I'm telling you, this year, at some point, probably at the 6-month mark, It's going to be the turnaround of progression. 2022, man, I'm trying to tell you, we already almost there. We're going.
That's gonna be the year.
I'm trying to tell you. People say, "Oh, 2021 is going to be the year." I feel like 2021 is going to be the year of progression, and 2022 is going to be the year when stuff just really pop off.
Exactly.
So it's all good. We're going to get there, despite the white people terrorizing DC. But we're going to still get there. Shade, all shade, no tea. But I really want to say I really appreciate you coming on the show and sharing us your story and your talent. And even just a simple message behind your music. And, I just want to encourage you to keep making music like that. Whether it's stuff like Chit Chat, you coming off that street stuff and just making a fun song out of it. Or you're talking about something that's meaningful. I say keep doing it because you actually understand that there should be, honestly, no such thing as a genre. And I'm glad that I'm not the only artist that pushes that movement of no genre. Like, just be you. Whatever you feel, whatever mood you in, just write that. And then put it out. And boom. Like, you got a vibe. You got a guaranteed vibe.
Exactly. I used to catch myself going, well, why am I writing this? This ain't me. But then I'd be like, but nah, this is me right now because that's what I felt like writing. Mm-hmm. That's what ended up on the paper. So let me go ahead, transfer that emotion right to the studio.
Exactly. And that's what artists need to focus on. So I appreciate you being on the show, and I appreciate you pushing that because we just need more light like that, to be honest, especially with the dark times right now.
I appreciate you having me, for real.
Oh, absolutely no problem. This is everybody is open on this show, and this is an open zone, no judgment, no nothing. We just get on here, we have a just good old time and good on conversation. That's it.
For sure.
Appreciate it again. Once again, this was Qua Ambitions right here on High Definition Jamz.
Appreciation.
On Post Connection Radio. Yes, I know how to push the button too. I studied mass comm, so I can push the button too. Well, I appreciate you calling in and being on here. Please continue to stay safe and keep you and your family safe. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead right now.
Hey, you have a real good night.
You too. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all already know what it is right here. That was Qua Ambitions right here on High Definition Jamz Podcast Show. Broadcasted live on Post Connection Radio.net. And, shout out to everybody who comes on my live, who actually engages and stuff like that, who actually supports Post Connection Radio as well. It's not just me. It's you're supporting two movements, honestly. So it's not just me at all. But I appreciate y'all, coming on here, leaving funny comments and leaving hearts and all that stuff and just watching. And then we got our setup for next month, and we're going to keep it pushing. And starting in March, if you want to book an interview, the prices are going up. It is $3,500 for an interview. Because I need to eat, but also at the same time, when we drop these two particular guests, y'all going to drop y'all jaw. Y'all going to understand why the prices went up. Because now things about to get notarized, okay? So, but February's all booked up. So I have 3 openings left for March. Because I already got my first interview booked for March. So if you want to be on the show, you can email me. Well, email the show, High Definition Jamz podcast at gmail.com. Jamz with a Z. Please don't put an S. It's with a Z on purpose. And I'll get back with you. Or you can DM me on my page or the podcast page. I'll still answer regardless. We get you booked in. We're starting flyers. So get you a flyer. You go from there. And the flyer is free. That's not. You're paying for just your interview. The flyer is free. That's on us, At least it's to gift you with something. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't all about money, but it is a grind. So I'll see y'all again next week right here on High Definition Jamz Podcast Show on Post Connection Radio. Definitely check out Qua Ambitions. Follow him at QUA_ambitions. And please go cop that music. And please go support, like, comment, and follow. We out. I'll see y'all next week. Let's get it.